that was the conversation that you were having. You're all going to ascend, you're going to ascend, you're going to ascend, without really realizing what you were saying and what the spiritual teachers were saying to you. Hi there, it's Blake Cahoon of the Angelic Path, and today I'm going to do another channeling for you with a divine guidance team of archangels and ascended masters, plus a few friends. And so today they wanted to talk about the subject of ascension and the matrix, because it's a subject that has been present and things that we have talked about in the past. Now, I am a conscious channel, Blake Cahoon. I am a conscious channel, and that means that as I'm speaking, the team will come in and just start talking. If I say it's I, then it's me, Blake Cahoon, and if it's we, then it's the team talking. So you're not going to see much of a delineage. Some people say that they do, and you can kind of tell once you get used to the way I speak and the way I do things, you'll get to understand how and when the team comes in and starts talking, and when it's just me, like it is right now. But they'll be coming in just a moment, because we wanted to see, they're already coming in. We wanted to talk to you today about ascension and the matrix. Okay, so for several years now, the team has been talking, and there's been conversations around, and we recognize this. We recognize the fact that there has been conversations around ascension, as if you're going to rise up into the heavens as Jesus has. He is a good example of, we call him Master Y, Mr. Yeshua, Master Y. Master Yeshua. But it is a good example of what you think of as ascension. And for many years, that was the conversation that you were having. You're all going to ascend, you're going to ascend, you're going to ascend, without really realizing what you were saying and what the spiritual teachers were saying to you. But everybody played into it. And we were always teaching you about evolution. You evolve. You evolve as human beings from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, and within one lifetime. And so we were using the term evolution. We find it interesting now, or rather she does, we don't, but rather she does, finds it interesting that more and more spiritual teachers are now saying evolving, not ascending, because they're two different meanings. When you're evolving, it means you're getting better, day by day, hour by hour, year by year, lifetime to lifetime. You've learned a little bit here, you've learned a little bit there, you're applying some wisdom and common sense to your everyday tasks. You're enjoying life more. You're allowing yourself to enjoy life more. You're being more kind to yourself and to others. You're beginning to understand the way the universe works and not the way you perhaps have been taught how it works. And so you're evolving. You're moving forward. You are not ascending into heaven. When you die, you will go to a place that you have been taught, as you have been taught, and how as your belief systems let you be, to a place we'll call heaven, for the sake of argument. But to ascend, you will have to leave your bodies. And from the conversation that was once had, apparently you weren't going to leave your bodies, you were just going to float up to heaven and live a life of paradise, which is one of the reasons why we said, no, that's not the way this planet works. You're more than welcome when you leave this lifetime to go to another planet that is full of non-contrast, but you do have a habit of coming back to a place that has contrast because it's far less boring and it allows you to grow at a more rapid rate. But that was the conversation then. Well, that has kind of gone by the wayside by many of the spiritual teachers that we have observed. There are still a few people that are still teaching this. But we use evolution. We still use evolution. Because what we have found more recently is your world is a simulation, probably run by aliens, and you're now calling it the Matrix. We want to assure you that you are not living in a simulation, that you are here for a reason, to learn and grow and to find that which you find happiness with, and so that you can serve yourself as well as others. There is, we believe, and we don't mean to make light of the situation, but you've been watching too many Hollywood movies. And the aliens, while they are ever present, many of you have wrapped yourself up into the same mindset as that of Ascension, the Ascension principles. The Matrix is just another way, and we want you to hear this, of escaping your life. What you are attempting to do when you're latching on to these concepts of Ascension and the Matrix is that you are sending clear signals to yourself and to the universe, who always says yes to you, that you want to escape your life. Or you want to play the blame game. Many of you want to do that. I'm this way because that person. I'm this way because that person. Things would be so much better if that person wasn't in charge. Oh, this is why it's happening because of that person or that person or that person. That leader or that leader or that leader. Again, what you're doing is pointing to other people. In the new year coming up, what we would love to have you do is to look in the mirror and say, yes, you are in charge. Because that is how it has always been. It always will be. Whether you live on this planet or any other planet. So you don't have to ascend. You don't have to escape to someplace else. You don't have to think you're living in a matrix and somebody else is in charge. Yes, you have governing rules, laws of order, so that there isn't anarchy, that there is that the chaos is to a minimum. But is you in charge of your life and your reality? Let us repeat. And many of you will not agree with us. No, I would never have created that. If this one, our guide, and she can, sit down with you one-on-one with us, then we would be able to spell out exactly how your life has been going and how you've managed to get where you've gotten and what to do to change it. And we are here to tell you the beginnings of change starts with you taking responsibility for what is happening in your life. Taking responsibility for what is going on in your life. Now, we know this sounds like a parent. It sounds harsh. But until you are willing and allowing yourself to take responsibility for that which is happening in your life, you will have what you have currently in your life going on. Start today by taking responsibility. Start taking self-awareness. Learn the laws of the universe, like law of cause and effect, law of attraction, so forth and so on. She's done several videos on this. You may look them up. We will tell you more in other videos. But there is there is escape. It's often at the bottom of a bottle or with drugs or doing foolish things or making unwise choices. But until you decide to take responsibility and become more self-aware, you're going to keep getting the same results from your actions. So there is no matrix. There is no simulation. There is nothing to ascend to. Yes, the bad news here, my friends, is that you're stuck here until you decide to leave here out of this body. And you're more than welcome to take your own life. We don't encourage it because what happens is you just come back and do it all over again, like you're having to repeat a school grade. Because you didn't allow yourself to learn and evolve within the lifetime you have been given. So you get to repeat it all over and over and over again until you learn that which you came to learn. Your inner being knows about evolution and what you came to learn. We don't like to use the life lessons as if it's a school, but it is the clearest way for us to relay to you what is going on in your life. You came here to evolve, to get a little bit better, a little bit better. We're not asking you for miracles. We're not asking you, unless you've gotten to that point in your life or lifetimes, that you want to run a country or be a mayor or being a surgeon or smiling at someone. We saw a meme today that said, if you woke up this morning, be grateful, and that's enough. And for many of you, that is the truth. You wake up in the morning and say, well, here's another day. Now what? Well, I don't like my job. I don't like my family. I don't like where I am in life. And we say to you, fine. What are you going to do about it? And oftentimes you say, well, it's not my fault. I'm here because of that person or that person or that person. My parents, my spouse, my boss, my political leaders. And we're like, Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, and that's the person that's in charge. You have the option to change. Maybe small changes. Little by little, change. Find out what gives you joy. Find the courage within. Stop letting other people run your life and allowing judgment to overrule your common sense. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to be happy. And that is what we have to tell you today. Until next time, many blessings. Okay. Well, the team came in and gave you some advice. I hope that it wasn't too harsh. They've been they're quite a little strict these days. They've been giving a lot of wisdom over the many years. And their patient is all get out. And they'll keep repeating the same thing over and over again because they have been for years now, since I've been starting this channeling journey with them. They've said the same thing over and over and over again. It has to do with self-responsibility, looking in the mirror, allowing, being kind, being patient. And so that's where you need to start. Allow yourself to be happy. Oh, they're still here. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to do more. So I know they talked about the Matrix. I know, and that simulation and the aliens. That's a whole different subject. One day we will get to that, and you're going to be fascinated, and you might learn a lot. But right now, let's concentrate on the here and now, who you are today, and how you can get better and make your life better for a better tomorrow. Okay? Again, thank you very much for listening. Please visit our website at www.theangelicpath.com. We are putting together some recordings for you. You'll be able to see those there in our web store and, of course, our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. And we hope that you have a marvelous day. And, of course, many blessings. Until next time. Bye now.